Hi, my name is Jeff Bird and I teach social studies. Now the question is, why did I flip my classroom? Okay, for many years I have been teaching social studies. Sometimes I feel like I do a very good job of reaching all my students, but there are often years where it's very difficult to reach all the various learning styles. Each year I've been looking for a better way to present my material and make my class interesting. Well, this summer at a conference I was able to learn more about flipping the classroom. I've read several books and articles on this very topic, and have even attended various seminars about flipping the classroom. For me personally, before I learned about flipping the classroom, I was stuck with the question of there has to be a better way for me to present my material. Sometimes in class, my students are very engaged, they're very interested in the topic, and they want to learn more. Most of the time though with history, let's just be honest, many students zone out, or they just sit in the class and they don't really learn a whole lot, or I'm not very sure how much they have learned. Other times I've noticed various students that really love technology. They love to go to the computers and do research. They love to text. They love to use Facebook. And technology, let's just face it, technology is here. I enjoy technology also. I enjoy learning about the new aspects of it. So I wanted to find a new way to use technology to reach the learners of today. Also, when I was a student in school, there were many times where I would sit in class and I would take notes, try to draw the pictures that the teacher had put up on the board, and also at the same time listen to what was going on in the classroom. When I got home and I would sit down to study, I felt very frustrated because my notes did not make sense. I could not remember what the teacher had said. The drawings that I had drawn were terrible, and I was not the best student. Well, as a teacher, I'm always looking for ways to teach students that are similar to the way I was. And so for me personally, what would have worked out for me would have been if I could have brought my teacher home with me. Well, obviously that can't happen. So this new method of flipping the classroom does that. It allows me, the teacher, to come to my students' home or anywhere that they can get access to the internet. So this concept of bring the teacher home really caught my attention. Now, accountability. As a teacher, we are always talking about accountability. We're looking for ways to make sure that our students are putting forth the effort to learn the material that we provide them. For example, we're looking for ways for students to be more accountable and take control of their learning. As teachers, we're always wanting parents to be involved. Teachers sometimes complain, believe it or not, that we don't feel the parents of our students are doing enough to help their children. Also, as teachers, we have lots of accountability placed on us. We're expected to take our students from the bottom and bring them to the top. We are expected to reach those middle students. We're also expected to reach the higher end students and keep them engaged and keep them interested in learning and progressing towards the goal that we have for all of our students to be advanced. Well, flipping the classroom allows us to do this, and this is another reason this is another reason why I chose to flip my classroom. Flipping the classroom reaches all learning styles. What I have found for myself is that I can assess my students. Those students that grasp the concept, I can move them ahead. Those students that struggle behind or struggle a little bit, I can work with them. And those students that did not get the concept, I can spend time with them going back over the lessons that we have just covered and to help them learn the topics. This reaches all the learning styles. All right? It provides students the opportunity to dive deeper. Now, in education, we use a phrase called mile wide and inch deep teaching. Now, that's unfortunately with all the state standards and things that have come our way, I often feel like this is the style of teaching that I've done in the past. I cover everything as quickly as I can, and we may go in a little bit and learn more about the topic, but it's not very much. Well, with flipping the classroom now, I can do the instruction like I am doing with these boards, Students can watch it online, and then when they come to the class, we can spend time talking briefly about the topics that were on the videos, and students can ask questions that they may have. Then the remainder of class time we can spend learning more about the particular topic we've learned about. For example, the Declaration of Independence. Not many students actually sit down and look at that and study it. Well, now we have the time where we can do this. Also, this provides students extra time to rewind, rewatch, and review for remediation. And back to my example of being a high school student. If I'd had this opportunity in my class or when I was in school, I would have watched my teacher on video. I would have paused it to make sure I got all the notes that they had on the board, and I could go back and re-watch the lesson again. Now, with technology as it is, I can do this, and the students can do this. You can access this anytime, and you can watch it anytime you would like to learn more about what's going on in our classroom. Now, I hope this has helped you understand a little bit more why I've chosen to flip the classroom. If you would like more information on this topic, this is a wonderful website that I would highly recommend for teachers, for students, and for parents. If you would like to learn more about flipping the classroom, please go to fi.ncsu.edu/fizz, F-I-Z-Z. Thank you for your time. Hope you have a great day.